I had my first cheat day. I might make more, I don't know. I'm weird like that. I can be razzed about this, I don't care. So it happened, you guys. It's day 20 and I had my first cheat day. Now the problem with this cheat day is that it was unplanned. It just snuck up on me out of nowhere and bam, I was off course. I didn't plan for this. I wasn't ready for it to happen. There was nothing special going on and there was no reason for it. Pretty much the negative thoughts just kind of took over for a moment and I just kind of gave up and I gave in. Before I get into this video for today, I just want to say a huge thank you. I made it to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for being here and I really appreciate the support. And you might wonder what I'm doing here, and this isn't actually a part of my weight loss journey. I really wanted to bake cookies today. Everyone in my family loves these cookies and I want to deliver some to my dad later today. And so I want to get this done and I also want to get the video done. So I just thought that I might, sorry, my cat is being crazy over there with all the noise, but I really wanted to get this done today and I want to get the video done. So I just thought, hey, why not try and do it at the same time? So it's been a little tough, guys. And I guess this day just hit me a little hard. So I'm going to get right into the days that led up to today. So in my last video on day 13, I was at 193.2 pounds. And that was after a 4-day plateau. Okay, so 7 pounds down, that was great. And I was happy about that. And guess what? Day 19 and up again to 193.4. The same weight I was back on day 14. So really no change since then. So do you see how this can become a little tiresome, a little disheartening? I stuck to my calorie goal for every one of these days, and I haven't even cheated once since day 1 of my journey. So it can feel a little discouraging when you're putting in a lot of effort and trying really hard, but not seeing much change. And I need 3 eggs, so. Oh, I totally forgot I'm out of eggs. I guess I used them all up, so I'm gonna have to run to the store. I just got back from the store. I got those eggs that I need. They only had brown eggs. They were all out of the other ones, so got those. A little more money, but they'll work. And I picked myself up a few G0s. I had one the other day. It was pretty refreshing, and it's only 5 calories per bottle. So back to the kitchen, back to baking now. And then there was today, day 20, and the scale actually did go down again today. And I'm now at 192.8. So that was a good amount, but it didn't matter. The previous days just left me feeling, I don't know, maybe a bit tired of it. So somehow, even though today's weight was good, I still just couldn't do it today, and I just gave in. I went to bed last night thinking I'd be on the plan today, just like all the other days. And my weigh-in today felt good, and then when I opened the fridge, I just lost all the will to limit the food I was going to be eating. I didn't want to portion control, I didn't want to measure, and I didn't want to calorie count. I just all of a sudden didn't or couldn't care. Now, having cheat days or cheat meals throughout my journey will happen, and they will actually be a part of my plan in the future. I don't think it's realistic to think that I can go through in this weight loss journey without having any. I mean, there's no way that I would be able to stick to being on a diet 100% of the time. I know that. But what bothers me about this one was that it wasn't planned at all. There was no reason for it. There was nothing special happening today. or anything planned with a friend. It was just supposed to be a normal day. So I was taking too long and my daughter was wondering what was going on. So she came and took over for me, and look, they are all ready to go in the oven. This time around in my weight loss journey, I really wanted to be more in control of when I cheat. I want to control the cheating, so to speak, not for it to control me. That sounds like keeping it on a leash or something, like no cheating, heal. I want to make the decision of when and how I want to cheat, and not for it to just sneak up on me. Because when it does, I feel like I don't know how long it's going to last or if I'm going to stop, because there's been many times in the past that I haven't gotten back on track after cheating. And here's the stupid thing. If I was going to have a cheat day, I should have had it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday and my daughter is going to her dad's for the weekend. And usually when she goes away, I treat myself to a dinner or takeout from a restaurant of some type that she doesn't like. Normally sushi or something spicier. I actually already had this in the back of my mind that I wanted to do this, but now I don't know. I'm not sure if having these 2 days off back to back is a good idea. On top of that, in 4 days, it's my birthday. I know that there will be food involved for at least 1, but probably more like 2 days for my birthday. And it's just right around the corner. So I definitely didn't need to have this day off today. And the other thing that worries me about this cheat day is the negative thoughts that came along with it. These thoughts came into my head that are all too familiar and never lead to a good place. Thoughts that lead me to quitting and failure. Thoughts like, this isn't working, I'm tired of this, I just want to eat whatever I want, this is too much, I can't do it, this is too hard. And these types of thoughts are exactly what has led me to my downfall so many times before. This is the kind of thinking that ended my previous attempts at losing weight and getting fit. They can stop a good plan dead in its tracks. It can ruin and waste weeks or even months of effort and hard work, and this is what scares me. When having these thoughts, I also always way overeat. I can start binge eating, and plus no junk food or food craving is off limits. I don't want thoughts like this to ruin my plan and my progress. I don't want this to happen again. Actually, I don't want to think like this at all. Even if I have an unplanned cheat day, I really shouldn't be thinking like this. It doesn't do any good and it doesn't help anything. Planned or unplanned cheat day, either way, it doesn't matter. I want to just be able to keep going the next day. No thoughts of failure, no quitting, just back on track and keep going. I really hope that I can do this time around. I hope that this day off the plan was just this day off the plan, and that's it. Just the one day. Okay, cookie time. Actually, I just took the one out and here they are. Then there's one more in the oven. These cookies don't really tempt me. They smell so good, and like I said, so many people in the family like them, but for me, chocolate chip cookies are my weakness, so I probably won't even have any of these. This time around in my weight loss journey, I am going to be working hard on getting the right thoughts, the right frame of mind. This is really something that I have to work on, that I have to learn, because this is really where the problem has been so many times in the past. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to learn something from this day and move on, and hopefully I'm able to just continue on with the plan. So I have had 6 successful days of sticking to 1,200 calories since my last video. So I just want to share with you pictures and the calorie totals for each of those days. So here you go. This is what 1,200 calories in a day looks like for me. kind of even crazier that I went off the plan today is that during these past 6 days, it was actually Mother's Day. And I didn't even cheat for that. Here are a few pics from that evening. Ooh, and they are done. Here are the other cookies, the second sheet, all done. Now, I know that charts and spreadsheets and tracking everything isn't for everyone, but for me, I seriously really like it. Like I'm talking, it gives me joy. Anyone that really knows me knows how much I love making spreadsheets, graphs and charts. I'm a bookkeeper at heart, so what can I say? It's like my hobby. So here are my 2 giant charts so far. I might make more, I don't know, I'll see. And I haven't put them up on the wall yet. For today though, I'm just going to fill out one of them, so here we go. All right, so this is a zoomed in look at my chart. And for the second week here, I get to fill in days 14, days 15, and days 16. And that completes my second week, and my Monday morning weight, the first day of the following week, was 193.4. So I'm going to write that in here as my ending weight for this week. I'm writing upside down here, so it's a little tough. There we go. And then that weight becomes my starting weight for week number 3. So I'm just going to put that in here. 193.4. And even though my weight hasn't actually changed for several days now, it is still pretty good as I'm actually past my ending goal weight for this third week. And then for this third week, I have already had 3 days of sticking to my calorie goal. So that was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. No exercise, so I'm just gonna cross those out like that. And then here I am at Thursday, day 20, which was my first cheat day. So I'm just gonna put an X here since I did not stick to my calorie goal and no exercise. So that's it. That completes my chart for today, and I have 3 days left to fill in for this week. So hopefully in my next video, I get to tell you that everything went smoothly from here on out. I sure hope so. Just below me, there's a video where I talk about why it's okay to be hungry. You can click that link to watch that if you haven't already seen it. On the other side is a playlist of my videos starting at day 1 all the way through to today. And hit subscribe and see if I was able to get back on the plan. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.